Hi, I'm Hannah Keeley.
And I'm Blair Keeley, and welcome back to the fifth day, last day of the first week, fifth day of the Shape Up Challenge that we're doing.
That's right. You got us for 6 weeks!
Yep, so this is the end of week one. We're going to be doing all kinds of neat, cool stuff starting next week. But today, we want to talk about coffee. All right? Before you turn off, do not turn the video off, because I know what you're probably thinking, but we want to talk to you a little bit about coffee and some of the dangers that caffeine can have on your body, right?
Now you haven't had coffee for...
It's been about 2 years since I've had caffeinated coffee.
I haven't had caffeinated coffee for like 2 hours.
So it's been really long for you.
Yeah,
That's
so I'm with you, but listen
yep.
important.
Caffeine is, we talked about stress yesterday, right? So we talked a little bit about some of the things that release some of the stress hormones in your body. Caffeine is actually one of those that can do that, right?
The adrenaline.
Exactly. And caffeine, as everybody probably knows, is something that you can get addicted to. So people that have multiple cups a day of coffee, for example, see that they may want more and more. So you'll see.
You get acclimated. You get a hit, and then it takes more and more to get that same effect.
Exactly.
We see people drinking like
4 and 5 and 6 cups a day, and that's actually very, very bad.
Some people are like 3 pots, but
right.
Okay.
And even though they may think that they're feeling great, you have a chance of increased irritability, headaches, and
moodiness.
Even getting moody.
Depression too. Depression has been linked to prolonged caffeine.
Exactly, because it sends you on a roller coaster. I mean, you're giving your body all this adrenaline and all this energy through it, and then all of a sudden it goes down. You need to refill and go back up again. That is not healthy for your body.
It's addictive. If you find there's anything in life that you need, that you can't do without, aside from God, but if you need it, more than you just enjoy it, chances are there's an addiction there, and you might need to pull back a little bit. But don't freak out, because we're going to tell you some ways to do that slow and easy and really friendly. But I want to talk also about the type of coffee you might be drinking. Now, I love coffee. I have like 1 or 2 cups a day, and I make it like half caffeinated, half decaffeinated. I just really enjoy it. But I always get organic coffee. Karis, can you show that right there? That right there. That is very important that you see this label. It can say all natural or rainforest or we love the earth coffee, but if it doesn't have that organic symbol, then there's a chance that there's a lot of pesticides and chemicals. And sometimes the jitteriness that people feel with coffee oftentimes is due to all those chemicals that's used in producing it and manufacturing it. So very important that you get organic coffee. Also decaf. Even more important that you get, you see that? That organic coffee right there. That is so important. Did you get it? That you see that. Now the reason it's even more important with decaf is because the chemicals that are used to decaffeinate coffee, that is so dangerous to your body. Now if you see, it's usually a Swiss water process or water process. That means they pull the caffeine out of the beans through water, running water through it. So it's organic. You're not getting any chemicals. So that's very important. So, if you're drinking coffee now, first of all, make sure you switch to organic. And then this is the way to pull back a little bit on that addiction. I'm not going to say like limit the cups of coffee, because that can be really hard. You really want a cup of coffee. So what we do here is, like you may want to, if you use 4 spoonfuls of coffee.
For a pot.
For a pot, right. Then just use 3 and then 1 spoonful of decaf. Do that for about 3 days. You will not even notice a difference. And then when you brew a pot after that, make it half and half. Half decaf, half caffeinated. Do that for a few days. Then go back and do 3/4. You see where I'm going with this. And you will not even notice a difference, and you feel more confident, your head is clearer, you sleep better, you're not irritable, because chances are caffeine is doing this to you and you may not even realize what the cause is. So that's why we're doing it on Friday, so you got the weekend, to kind of start that process. And also, we would like over the next 5 weeks, just try. If you have been years and years and years with coffee, with caffeinated coffee, just try it and see how you feel.
Yep, and that was something I used to drink a lot of coffee myself before I started thinking about my body in more healthy ways. And it got to a point where a lot of things that Hannah was describing, I was experiencing. I was experiencing jitters. I felt like I could have a cup of coffee before I went to bed, and could go to sleep relatively easily. And at that point, I realized there's something not quite right. I'm the kind of person that is more of a cold turkey kind of guy. I stopped instantaneously, and it was not pleasant. Hannah will probably
I
tell
liked him better caffeinated.
For a couple of weeks, it was not a happy place.
I was like, oh, let's drink some coffee for crying out loud.
Don't overstress your system. Yeah. Don't overstress your system by trying to do it that way.
Yeah.
Just as Hannah said, take it step by step and let it take it as a process over a period of time, and you'll start to feel a lot better, I'm sure.
Okay. Well, please just try it out. Try it out and enjoy this weekend. We're going to get back at it on Monday, and please share this with your friends and let's shape up. We're going to get in some serious exercise, exactly what to do every day for the next 5 weeks. So bring your friends along and let's do this thing.
We're going to have some fun next week. Get your exercise clothes ready.